Welcome back to the channel, everybody. I hope you guys are doing amazing out there. Yeah, tonight I'm going to do another Ren reaction. We had so much fun together with the Money Game series. I thought, let's do Money Ties. So I've gotten a ton of feedback from you guys about, Ren not really being anti-capitalist, but more against greed. So some of y'all have told me that Money Ties is kind of like a part 4 to that series. So we're going to check that out tonight, okay? So those of you that subscribed, really appreciate it, man. Thanks again for supporting this small channel. And it's been amazing. A lot of good comments from you guys. We don't agree on everything, but that's okay. I enjoy the conversation and maybe getting a little bit of a different perspective. I enjoy it. I'd say 99% of the people are respectful, so it's all good with me. All right, for those of you that haven't checked out my channel, small channel, just started in January. I'm pushing 100 pieces of content out there, so I'm working hard. I almost put one out a day. Some days I don't get it. This past week, a little bit challenging because I had a granddaughter on Sunday. My daughter got a granddaughter on Sunday, so I kicked off the week in great style and spent a couple days with them, then traveled back. A couple days of work catching up, and anyway, I'm getting back into the flow of things. So I'm not going to go through all my content. If you're new to this channel, why don't you give me a try, man? Give me a chance. Subscribe, like, share, and hit the notification bell. There's a bunch of content out there. Some duck decoys I carve, I collect. I'm in my archery room here, so some of you guys that watch me, I've only made one video in here. This is my second one, but I moved it upstairs. Got a better microphone, got a better computer, got a desk. So trying to be a little bit more professional and put out a higher quality of content since I'm enjoying this. I am enjoying it, so I'm going to keep doing it as long as I'm having a good time. Okay. Yeah, maybe last comment, just faithful American. My faith is strong. So at the end of this video, I will do a piece of scripture. I'll read a small piece of scripture. I do that at the end of every video. Just because the Lord's been amazing in my life, still continues to do great things for me. I'm a Christian, and I'm trying to share that with people that are open to hear it. So it's at the end. I hope you stick around to hear it. If not, understand you got to do you. That's it, I guess. An American, I'm a proud American, so I love my country, and I think we can all understand that no matter where you come from. All right, I think we're going to go ahead and jump into this thing. It's going to be Ren Money Ties. Looks like everything's recording. We're good to go. Let's go.
Godliness with contentment is great gain. For we brought nothing into the world, and we cannot take anything out of the world. But if we have...
True that. All this crap I got, right? That's one of the things I struggle with is materialism in my life. So I'm a collector. I got a bunch of crap. And it's something I'm trying to work on, but it's definitely a flaw of mine.
We cannot take anything out of the world. But if we have food and clothing, with these we will be content. But those who desire to be rich fall into temptation, into a snare, into many senseless and harmful desires that plunge people into ruin and destruction. For the love of money is a root of all kinds of evils. It is through this...
Okay, so far I'm with you guys, I agree. It's a fact. It's all facts, what they're saying here. I agree with that. It's the root of a lot of evil, man. It gets people in a lot of trouble, no doubt about it. Money can help in a lot of ways, but boy, it can hurt you too.
It is through this craving that some have wandered away from the path and pierced themselves with the many pangs of greed.
Money makes the world go round. Money makes a pure man lawless, proud. Money makes a man's verb consummate the noun. Cause an action to a thing is inspired by the pound or the dollar.
What did he say?
Money makes the world go round. Money makes a pure man, lawless, proud. Money makes a man's verb consummate the noun. Cause an action to a thing is inspired by the pound or the dollar. False prophet, preach profit and we follow. When the scholar teach dishonor, that's a bitter pill to swallow. The biggest bank robber are the banks and the politicians, but judiciary a whore.
Boy, you got that right. I don't know about England. I'm sure it's no different over there. Maybe worse. I don't know. But our politicians are just terrible over here. Whew. Man, I'm a conservative. I'm on the right, you know, and proud of that. You know, just those are my beliefs. And right now in this country, man, we're so divided. I'm sure England's the same. Matter of fact, y'all might have more slices. But we're so divided. But man, even there's very few people, very few politicians on the right. I don't know that I trust any of them. There's very few I even somewhat respect. I mean, it's just a dishonest profession. You know, it's just so nasty. And people are greedy, man. All it is power. Well, you're right about that.
Are the banks and the politicians, but judiciary are whores. What a shock. When we lose sight of live and let live, forget your soul is made much richer by the love that you give. If you're living just to make a living, that's all that is. And when you're lying, slowly dying, well, you die with a grin. Now digging up the root of evil, money too like a blade. You can slice across the jugular or carve and create. But when the money ain't the means, but the means is the make a living, that's all that is. And when you're lying, slowly dying, well, you die with a grin. Now digging up the root of evil, money too like a blade. You can slice across the jugular or carve and create.
You could slice across the jugular or you could carve and create. I carve, man. I told you guys I carve ducks. I don't know how much creating I'm doing. I'm making content, but I'm not creating it. I'm just reacting to him creating it. But yeah, I get what he's saying there, man. You can do destruction, self-destruction, destroy others, or you can do something to help the world, right? So he's talking about when you go to die, are you going to die with a grin? Yeah, you're not going to be thinking about all the crap you had in your life or what you bought, how much money you have and all that. That's not going to matter.
Lies across the jugular or carve and create. But when the money ain't the means, but the means is the money, you start to compromise ideals for dollars, morals get bloody. Now let me tell you a little story about a boy named Brent. But when the money ain't the means, but the means is the money, you start to compromise ideals for dollars, morals get bloody. Now let me tell you a little story about a boy named Brent, born March.
Boy, that's a killer line there, man. That's a bar. You start to compromise ideals for dollars, morals get bloody. Woo! When the money ain't the means, but the means is the money.
But the means is the money, you start to compromise ideals for dollars, morals get bloody. Now let me tell you a little story about a boy named Brent, born March 1990 in the Celtic Welsh ends. We didn't have
March 1990, I was 19 years old, man. I was only March 1990, about a year away from going in the army. Just a baby. I got t-shirts older than this cat.
Celtic Welsh ends. We didn't have much, but mum and dad, they made enough to put hot meals on the table, fill our bellies full of love. A little sister fell into the picture. Oh my God, we loved her, made our family richer. Then we both got older, world a little colder. Life, it had a way of chipping away at that shoulder. I held her and I told her.
Life had a way of chipping away at the shoulder. Woo! Man, he's got some killer lyrics in this one, man. He's got some bars in this one.
Made our family richer, then we both got older. World a little colder, life it had a way of chipping away at that shoulder. I held her and I told her. Hierarchy, status exists. Sometimes the purity of youth gets snatched, leaving you stripped. You'll learn that love is not enough, it's not a world for a kid. So toughen up and buckle up, because it's bumpy as shit. And there'll be those who take advantage of the light in your soul. And there'll be times you feel the cup you're filling leaking with holes. And that dark can get much darker, we all must grow old. But listen up, my little sister, hold these words to your close. Keep that kind heart kind, humankind are in need. Never ever let this world make you bitter like me. Because this world needs love, and love it leaks from you, see. Sis, this world needs light, and you're the brightest I see. I see your wings have feather more than ever. Mine were torn by my oppressor. Sickness scorn me, but whatever. By your side we fly together, give me.
Man, he must be close with his sister, boy. That's some sweet stuff he's saying there, man. Man, he's saying some stuff there. They gotta be close. That's pretty deep.
Be times you fill the cup you're feeling leaking with holes, and that dark can get much darker. We all must grow old. But listen up, my little sister, hold these words to your close. Keep that kind heart kind, humankind are in need. Never ever let this world make you bitter like me. Because this world needs love, and love it leaks from you, see. Sis, this world needs light, and you're the brightest I see. I see your wings have feather more than ever. Mine were torn by my oppressor. Sickness scorned me, but whatever. By your side we fly together. Give me flight when I could never. A releasing of the pressure, and the pressure makes a diamond. I will shine with you forever. Fuck greed, fuck depression, fuck bullies, fuck the jealous. Fuck every man who made you feel less than a treasure. And fuck a world that makes us feel small. Fuck the forces that divide us. Now's the time to stand tall. Because money makes the world go round. Money makes the sick boy sicker somehow. Money gets a man mugged, punched in his mouth. Money run the gang thug, drug money plow. Money makes open case close. Money bend law, make war, make goals. Money gives a poor man how. Money gets a man mugged, punched in his mouth. Money run the gang thug, drug money plow. Money makes open case close. Money bend law, make war, make goals. Money gives a poor man hope. Money saves lives, takes lives, money both. Money isn't, money's just that. Money's just a concept, people are trying. Tax up the poor man, feed up the fire. Money's just cash. Take money, take money, take money, take. Fake money, fake money, fake money, fake. Money ties, money ties, money ties, eh. Money lies, money lies, money lies, eh.
Man, I didn't even want to pause that, boy. Woo! No people, no profit. Wow. Woo! Man, that was tough. I like that one. That's my favorite one right there, man. That's my favorite one of the four. Y'all talk about 3 being the masterpiece, and 3 was pretty good, but yeah, his lyrics and just the beat, the rhythm, he killed that one, man. That's by far my favorite right there. All right. Okay, I picked out a piece of scripture here to close up, kind of talking about greed. I figured it was going to be about greed, so I just picked out a small piece of scripture. We are going to go to 1 Timothy 6. All right, 1 Timothy 6:10. For the love of money is a root of all sorts of evil. Okay, where did you just hear those exact words at, right? Ain't that something? And I didn't know that because I didn't see that. I didn't read it. That's amazing. For the love of money is a root of all sorts of evil, and some by longing for it have wandered away from the faith and pierced themselves with many griefs. That's the perfect piece of scripture for that video right there. Wow. Okay, thanks a lot, guys. I appreciate you guys checking out the video, supporting the channel, and yeah, till I see you next time, God bless all of you.